Good day, Georgia Tech. You're watching The Club, and I'm your host, Luke Quinn. Now, today we'll be having Adam Zhang here from FSLO, which is the Freshman Servant Leadership Organization here on campus. And he'll be talking to us about how this organization has impacted him and other first-year students here on campus.
So FSLO is one of the few flows on campus, or freshman leadership organizations. Ours specifically is Freshman Servant Leadership Organization. So we just do service events, like any kind of service event. We do a lot of environmental work, a lot of charity work. We work with Atlanta Mission a lot. And so we generally have a lot of fundraisers. Had a blanket drive last semester, also a clothes drive last semester. Just a lot of donations we're doing. We also try to go out every week and individually volunteer at some kind of shelter or a food bank, stuff like that. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We have a lot of plans for this coming semester, just on how to get people on campus more involved and how to get them more engaged in servant leadership, just throughout campus, and just to be better members of society, I think.
I guess.
So,
what drives you to pour your soul into this organization?
I've always intended to do something a bit more personal, a bit more community-based. So I'd always planned to work with either AmeriCorps or Peace Corps, especially right after college, just to help out more underprivileged people. I decided to join FSLO just because, first, I wanted to join a flow. I thought it was a good experience to be a part of a more leadership-oriented organization, just to help just make friends, of course, but also learn how to be like more engaging, how to be more social, and just to be active on campus, more or less.
Yes.
And then I just kind of found that FSLO also took in a stance on servant leadership, to really be like a good civil servant, to be somebody who really cares about other people. And so I thought that joining FSLO for me would be really enriching, and it has been. I mean, personally, I spend as much time as I can to try to be as good of a person as I can be, try to help out with everybody I can. So just donate my time to other people, you know what I mean?
Are there any requirements or like steps and processes you have to go through in order to become a member?
So for FSLO specifically, in the beginning of the year, for all freshmen, you're given an online form or a sheet, just some kind of application you fill out about your classes, about your activities, maybe a few essay questions. And then afterwards, you do provide an interview if you're offered that. And so for us, we actually had personal and group interviews, just to first explain who we are in a personal setting, just a more relaxed, how do you work as a person, how do you portray yourself. And then in a group setting, of course, there are a lot of clubs and organizations here on campus. They do have those group interviews to see how you engage in a group. If you're a leader, if you are too headstrong, maybe you're a better follower, but maybe that's a good thing. So,
are there certain events that you guys are responsible for doing every single semester?
We're actually trying to get that going. So a lot of flows have a single big event, a thing that they're known for, of course. And so for us, we know that last semester our biggest event was the clothing drive, the Dead Week donations.
Dead Week donations. I think I remember that. Okay, all right.
In every single dorm, freshman dorm, we put in a box where if people had spare clothes to donate, we would donate them to Atlanta Mission. So that was our big event then.
The most fun parts of being in the club, like specific events maybe. Funny stories.
So I guess being around the people is the most fun for me, just on a personal level. I like being there with people, to work with people, when I guess it's just the experience of being in a group of people who care so much about the same thing. That's my favorite part.
Nice.
I guess that's where it's fun.
Now, we all know that being a freshman at Georgia Tech comes with difficulties and challenges, so it's really nice to have organizations like FSLO here on campus that can help foster both the confidence and leadership in our freshman students. We'd like to thank Adam Zhang for coming here and spending time with us. I'm your host, Luke Quinn, and you're watching The Club.